Donald Trump has consistently insisted the legal cases against him are lies aimed at keeping him from returning to the White House.
I did nothing wrong.
Special Counsel Jack Smith has laid out new evidence about Trump's actions after the 2020 presidential election. It's now been unsealed by the court in Washington. The 165-page document says Trump, in the days before the election, told his closest advisers that he would simply declare victory before all ballots were counted and any winner was projected. And he did that at the White House in the early hours after the election.
We will win this, and as far as I'm concerned, we already have won it.
The filing adds, when the defendant lost the 2020 presidential election, he resorted to crimes to try to stay in office. With private co-conspirators, the defendant launched a series of increasingly desperate plans to overturn the legitimate election results. The US Supreme Court has ruled that some of Donald Trump's actions after the election may be immune from prosecution. But Smith writes, at its core, the defendant's scheme was a private criminal effort. In his capacity as a candidate, he used deceit to target every stage of the electoral process. On his own social media platform, Trump posted the release of this falsehood-ridden, unconstitutional J6 brief immediately following Tim Walz's disastrous debate performance and 33 days before the most important election in the history of our country, is another obvious attempt by the Harris-Biden regime to undermine and weaponize American democracy and interfere in the 2024 presidential election. The judge, Tanya Chutkan, must now rule if the case can go ahead. If the answer is yes, Trump will appeal all the way to the Supreme Court. This means there's no chance the case will go to trial before November's election. And if Trump is re-elected, no chance the case survives. Alan Fisher, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.